Hey, shipbuilders, it's Kyle. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about the opportunity for you to create blank spreadsheets and other reports within Infinite Campus. So, this is a pretty nifty tool in the event that you want to print out rosters or attendance registers or standards tracking sheets in order to track the performance of your students. So, from the instruction tab on the left side of IC, you'll notice that there's this big block of information on the bottom known as reports. Yours might look a little different than mine, but we should all have one that says blank spreadsheet. I'm just going to click on that for a second. And what you'll notice is at the top of this box, there's a little drop down that allows you to select all the different types of reports that one could possibly run. We're just going to focus on the blank spreadsheet today. And on the right side, there's some initial information like the term that you're in and the particular section that you're concerned about. So you can select the class that you'd want to generate the blank spreadsheet for. Or if you were a coach or a club advisor, you could also select that. So let's say, for instance, I'm Dan Kleinhans as the robotics club advisor, and I want to print a roster of my students and how they're showing up every night. I could select the robotics roster from here. So then on the bottom, there are opportunities to define some of the report options, like a particular title that I want to work with, the total the number of columns that I would need. If I need a bigger spreadsheet, I would increase the total number of columns. So I'm going to keep mine at 5. And then I can actually edit those column headers here. So I can put in whatever it is that I'm looking to track in this area. And then I can update that. I can change the row height of my columns here, an opportunity to select portrait or landscape, and then some other options down here like larger font, shading alternate rows, or showing the student number. Then on the right, I want to select my students. So in this case, I'm going to select all students for this, except for those that are dropped, and I just used that little square on the top to go ahead and do that. Now that I'm ready to generate my report, I've got a few options. I can either generate this as a PDF, or if I clicked the little down arrow, I can generate it as a doc. So that will show up in both Google Docs and Microsoft Word, or generate a CSV file, which will show up in Excel or Google Sheets. So today I'm going to generate a CSV file. I'm going to click on that. And you'll notice that that file downloads there in the lower left-hand side as an Excel sheet. I'll double-click on that, and you'll notice that I will get Excel to open up and produce me the particular blank spreadsheet that I was looking for. A little slow right now. Looks like I clicked it twice. There it is. It's right behind it. So now you can see all of my students on the left and those column headers that I had on the front and the top. And if I wanted to print this out or just use my device to go ahead and enter particular information about students, this is an editable file, so I can certainly go ahead and do that. There you go. That's a little snapshot on the blank spreadsheet feature in Infinite Campus.